Okay, hi guys. Today we're gonna update our laptop. Our laptop has 16 gig of RAM in it, and it has, I think, 1 terabyte of hard drive in it, and that's not quite enough. We're always plugging in external drives. So today what we want to do is take the laptop apart, and we're going to put in this 2 terabyte M.2 drive. And this is what the end of it looks like. Now, on some of these, you got to be careful. Some of these M.2 drives have a different split in them, and they're not compatible. I went through that with my last laptop. But this style here, I'm pretty sure is compatible with that. So anyways, we have to take off the back of this laptop, and there's 11 screws to take out. I remember the old days, there was maybe 4 screws on one panel that you had to take out if you wanted to upgrade your memory or upgrade the hard drive. And we're also going to update the memory in here, and we have two 32 gig of RAM. So that's going to give us a total of 64 gig of RAM in this laptop. So let's open up the RAM and let's get started. Also, make sure whenever you're opening up any kind of a laptop, make sure the power supply, there's no power to it, and also no static electricity. Okay, so let's do this. We're just going to set it on this paper towel. And there's our other one. Okay, a great 122 in 1 tool kit. This is good for drones. This is good for just about anything. As you can see, you have multiple bits in there. You have a magnet here for your screws if you're afraid of losing the screws. This is one side. And then if you flip this over, this is where you'll have your screwdriver set and some other little attachments in there. And see, they just pop in there like that. Pretty simple. I love this tool set. Okay, let's close this up. It's not closing. Let's set that aside. Okay, and there's the tip. There's the tip there. It's an X shape. Okay, let's start on these screws. Okay. Okay, and we're going to use this paper towel to set our screws on because you don't want to lose those. And it's great, it's magnetic on the end here too. So Okay, these ones on this end appear to be tinier screws, so you want to keep them separate so that you know that they go back in the right spot. Okay. Yeah, so if you have an area and you take the screw out and they're smaller, keep them separate. You want to know where they go back in. Okay, this last one here was giving me a bit of trouble. Okay, now this is the crucial part where we have to take the backing off. And you want to be very careful with this. We've taken all the screws out. Now, I think we're going to move it up on its side. Okay, guys, I've managed to get it loose. I've managed to get it loose right in here with a knife, very carefully. And I'm going to keep just gently pulling it apart. Okay. As you can see, we now have it at this point here. So let's grab the top and let's gently gently and gently. Okay, let's lay it back down. We're gently, very gently. Okay, now, we never had this on our last laptop, but they do have some ribbon cables here, so you definitely want to be careful of the ribbon cable. Okay. All right, so we're going to set this down here carefully. I want you to see what we're doing here. So we're going to prop that up a little bit. Yeah, we don't want to break these cables. Okay, now over here, I don't know if you can see this, but right in here we have our M.2 drive. That's our main drive, and we actually have an extra slot that we're gonna put the Samsung in. So let's undo this screw and let's see if we can pop this in. Now we'll have a close look, and it looks like this small end is going to be to that side. So let's undo this screw here. Okay, keep that separate. Now we'll put this on an angle and very gently we slide that in. Make sure it's pushed all the way in, and you can gently just put it down, and we'll put that screw back in to hold it in place. Okay. All right, so we now have our upgraded 2 terabyte added to our 1 terabyte. Now the memory looks like it's underneath these sticky pads. So we're gonna pull that sticky pad off. Yeah, we're gonna pull that sticky pad off. And on the RAM here, you just pull these sides out. Pull those little sides out, and that's gonna bring out the memory. So we're just gently gonna pull that out. Okay, this is the smaller half, which was that side, and this is the bigger half, which is this side. So we have the new RAM, and we're gonna put the smaller side in that side and the bigger side in this side. So very gently line it in place. Make sure it's all the way in, and then press this down until it clicks. And then you can put this sticker back on top to protect it. Okay, now let's try and get at the other. Let's try and get at the other memory here. We'll pull that sticker off gently. We'll set that on here. Again, these 2 tabs, we just pull them out, and this pops up, and we gently pull that out. And on this one, the big side is over here, the little side is there. So we're gonna set that down there. And this is the little side and the big side. So we're gonna put this in here like this. Okay, make sure they're in properly. And we press down. Make sure it's all the way in. Okay, it's locked in place. Now we will put this sticker back over top. Okay, gently. Now we are going to get this cover put back on, put the screws back in, start her up, and make sure that everything got updated. So gently, let's put the case back in place. Okay, you can hear it snap into place. Just gently go all the way around. Make sure everything is snapping properly together. Okay, everything seems to have snapped together. Now, remember these small screws were along this side. So let's put all of them back in first. Okay. Now we have all the screws in. Guys, now we're gonna open up actually let's open up and see if our other drive is in there. So we'll click on the C drive. Okay, so there's our main operating system, the 1 terabyte, and there's our new 2 terabyte drive. So she went in okay. Now we want to check our RAM. So we're going to go into settings. Gonna go into about. All right, and there we have it. Installed RAM, 64 gig. Okay, guys, this was success. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Nice to have an updated computer.